Hi, I'm Steve Breen, owner and founder of Prosperion Financial Advisors. Welcome to this Prosperion commentary. If 2016 has taught us anything, it's to expect the unexpected. So as we wrap up a roller coaster of a year, I find myself looking back on 3 surprises and the lessons that they have taught us. In the same way, the bottom of a cup is revealed only when the liquid is quickly swirled. Sometimes it takes a whirlwind of the unexpected to remind us of simple truths. The first surprise of 2016 was Brexit and the power of democracy. Despite heavy campaigning for the status quo, there appeared to be deep interest by the people in social issues like immigration, issues that were largely ignored by the bureaucrats. Ultimately, the voters made their decision. Following our first surprise of the year, the forecasters were predicting an economic rout in the United States with scary stories of financial calamity, the worst of which claimed the European stock market and the currency, the euro, would not survive. What happened? Over a couple of days, the S&P 500 went down close to 6%, and it shook out some weak shareholders, and then marched promptly higher, and is significantly higher today. Here's the lesson. Focus on the plan, not the news. You see, successful investing is goal-focused and planning-driven. Most failures investing are market-focused and performance-driven. The really successful investors that we've known are continuously acting on a plan and ignoring the fears and the emotions of the moment. Investors that we've seen fail continuously are those that randomly react to economic and market news. Second, even underdogs can win. This year would prove that even curses have a way of correcting themselves given enough time. Just ask the second surprise of 2016, the Cubbies. It took 108 years for this team to finally win a World Series. They hold the undignified record of the longest drought of all American sports teams. From a come-from-behind victory, they would see this underdog of American baseball win its first championship in more than a generation. You know, it's a quintessential Cinderella story. And it's also a great metaphor for America. The Cubs, in a small way, did what America does. We fight back. We do what it takes. So what's the lesson? Focus on the long term. Most of our clients are working on a multi-decade or even multi-generational plan for their goals and objectives. The markets are always volatile in the short term, but throughout history, they've continuously moved higher given a long enough time horizon. Building riches can be quick. Building wealth takes time. That's why we believe educating our clients and their families, helping them to make smarter choices about and how they contribute to our society. This is the legacy that our clients want to leave behind. This is what drives our advice for our clients, not the headline of today or tomorrow. Rather, we align and advise client portfolios with their most cherished goals. Third, it ain't over till it's over. This last major surprise of 2016, knock on wood, is obviously President-elect Donald Trump. Here we have a candidate that was largely underestimated and, in my opinion, routinely attacked by the traditional news outlets. Yet despite the odds and the polls, our country elected him to be the leader of the free world. So what's the lesson? No one has a crystal ball. You see, ahead of the election, all the major news outlets were convinced Hillary Clinton would win. The only question was, by how much? How wrong they were, and how scary it is to look at these institutions, the ones that we're supposed to trust with accurate and timely news, and realize there are significant cracks in their concrete. Though frequently asked, we don't forecast the economy nor the markets over a short-term period. We don't attempt to time the markets, nor do we believe anyone can consistently predict future performance of a specific investment based on past performance. You see, we're planners, not forecasters. More importantly, Our highest valued service to our clients, where we really make a difference, is in planning and behavioral financial coaching, helping clients to avoid overreacting to market events, both negative as well as positive. And you know, in 2016, 2 of those 3 surprises created volatility. Volatility is always uncomfortable in the short run, but normal and necessary in the long run. You see, the very nature of successful investing is the practice of being rational in the midst of uncertainty. We never have all the facts, nor can see everything. This uncertainty is always there. We invest in and for an unknowable future. This is why we practice with 3 guiding principles of long-term investing, and they've reliably yielded favorable results over time. First, be planning focused. Second, have a rational measure of optimism based on past experience. Third, patience and discipline. These are the building blocks of our advice. They've been that way in the past, the present, and the future. So if you know of someone who's confused by all the noise and the misinformation and would benefit from a listening ear and wisdom, feel free to forward this video to them. We love helping people solve problems. Thank you for being a client of Prosperion. Blessings to you and your family in 2017.